Almost home to our dwelling in Macedonia, Ohio, and getting through the videos now. Voyage of Ice and Fire races tonight, so I'm excited about that, but I want to get all your videos completed. We're in now to Harry's barn. Harry had a big week this week. Don't believe me, just watch. Jogged. No free lunch, jogged. Tioga Sunshine looked good. Now we have some horses. Tipsy and Dixie look great. We're going to start from the top. Almost There, Boss. 58 and a piece last half, 57. Harry said, Sylvian said he was good, just a little trepidation from him in places, so he wants to have him rechecked again by the veterinarian, which is fine. He's there now. Now's the time to do it. Better Be Sawyer, same thing. The track was very hard. It rained, but underneath that rain, that track turns really, really hard. Harry said every time James, first step when he tried to put her in gear, she'd shuffle a little bit. That could be a little something, or it could be nothing. But again, probably worth getting checked out. So, I'm not in the right lane, am I?
No, but there's a cop back there, so don't go reverse.
Yep, there's 3 cops there, actually. Not 1, 3. I did this last time. Our house is to the left. I'm in the straight lane. That's all right. We can go eat something to drink. That's all right. Oh, do you want to go to Walmart right now? We still can. Just going to turn left right here. Joe? No, you're going to get us killed. It's a red light. What are you talking about? So, Blue Monk raced great again. It's wonderful how the horses race good when you get them in where they can win, right? Go on the track with Blue Monk. What was he, 9-5, 2-1, something like that. Travis drove the horse exactly how he should have. He raced great. Got beat fair and square, but had a good showing. Second and 54 flat. I thought he raced very well. Brilliant Corners now. He's not with Harry now. We have sent Brilliant Corners to the Carmen Osceola barn. Spoke to Harry after. I touched on this in the 3-year-old video. Very happy and appreciative of the candor when it comes to Harry saying, hey, you know, Brilliant Corners, he is war we welcome. This horse is, you know, he can get to be a handful sometimes. Maybe Carmen have some better luck with him. I appreciate, as I said, you know, the upfront way in which Harry approaches his job also. So we did send Brilliant Corners. Hey, stop it, Ava. We did send Brilliant Corners to Carmen Osceola's barn. Can't Muscle Me made a break the other day. She'll be back, I assume, to qualify. I know Harry talked to me about Can't Muscle Me, and he doesn't know if she's simply got enough, if she put it all together just yet to race. She needed to be racing in March. This is when this filly was going to put together her sophomore year, was starting in March. She had that stolen from her, and it could become a real problem for us moving forward. So, as of right now, I'm keeping a very close eye on Can't Muscle Me. Don't believe me, just watch. Race fantastic the other day. Just jogged. It's so funny, you know, when this first lockdown happened, we were in a place where this horse was going to find it difficult. Couldn't do it Mohawk. The condition claimer at Flamborough in London even was very tough. Then when he come back, it got very easy, and it looked like, geez, we were going to have a windfall. Then we didn't know what we were going to get when we stopped with him, when we had to stop him with the last lockdown. Come back, picked up right where he left off, and quite frankly, may have even been better. Hey, may have even been better. So don't believe me, just watch. Looking great as we start into the summer 2021. No free lunch was exceptionally good last night. James drove him very, very smart, very clever. One of his 5 wins. I think he had 3 nights this week. He had 5 wins, at least 2 nights for sure. He had 5 wins. But a big night for him, a big week for Harry, and a big week for Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. No free lunch also. Peanut Butter and Jelly, 3rd horse Harry wants to send up to the vet to get checked at. It's very difficult to get a bead on such a crappy line. 2-6 in the mud. You know, last quarter in 28-4, okay. You can't really say, oh, she was good or she was bad. Obviously, 2-6 is 10 seconds on a fast track. 10 seconds from where she's going to have to go to be competitive, even in the grassroots. So I want to see a better mile. I don't think she can go in 2-6 in the mud and then just bounce out and go in 57. I don't think physically that will be likely this week. If I know James and I know Harry, she gets to the vet, has a few little things done, maybe her knees need done or whatnot, gets a few little tinkering, a few little things done and tinkered with, then I think she'll probably come back and go in 58. I don't think she can pace 56 right now in that class. She needs to show more, but she hasn't had a venue to do it. You almost got to pitch that line in the mud right out, right? There's nothing more you can do about it. The race was set up to go slow. It did, and we really can't judge her on that. So that's where we're at with Peanut Butter and Jelly. She'll be heading to the vet on Monday. Tioga Sunshine is not going to the vet. Harry said this filly's eating better and getting better every week. This filly reminds me so much of Tipsy and Dixie that it's really uncanny. Aside from the hobbles, she just does her work every single week, and very happy with her. And then speaking of Tipsy and Dixie, she was great last week. Moves into a different class. I was going to say an easier class, but it still looks tough. Moves into a different class this week. at Mohawk. She'll excel a lot when we get her to Grand River and get her to the smaller venues where the grassroots are. And even at Mohawk, I mean, she's no slouch. 56 is going to give everybody in the grassroots division all they want. So we should have a fun year. So Harry's got a lot of speed coming up. Almost there, boss. Going to try and get the last little bit of wrinkles at him. Betterby Sawyer, a little checkup on Tuesday. Blue Monk found a great class for him. Brilliant Corners is now headed to Carmansburn. Camp Muscle Me, big question marks surrounding her. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch was awesome. No Free Lunch was awesome. Peanut Butter and Jelly is also heading to the vet. Tioga Sunshine will be back for another qualifier next week. And Tipsy and Dixie getting ready to race this week. So all in all, a good run for Harry to start the summer of 2021.